Good evening, godless sodomites.
Thank you to Satan for giving me inspiration on how to play this role.
I'm very honored to be able to receive this amazing award from the depths of my soul.
I'm bringing the truth, John. We're in Hollywood, the belly of the beast.
On behalf of Amy, I'd like to thank the devil.
Kneel before your God, Babylon!
That Satanism is working. We made a pact. The movie came out so well.
That's when I really saw how dark and so it was dark. I get creeped out. I get scared to death.
And I formed a bunch of opinions about the town and about the people in it that were like, surely that couldn't be.
It was soulless.
Yeah.
Never see anything. And I still, every time I get out there, I feel like, oh man, I don't feel life out there.
Yeah.
I don't feel it at all.
And then you go away and you think, no, I was wrong. I mean, that's insane thinking. I'm paranoid. I imagined that stuff. That couldn't be the reason for why so-and-so was acting like, could it? And then you find out later on the track that you were exactly on track.
There's a reason why you see people dressed up as Satan, full-on visuals of Satan, people dressed as Satan, dressed as a demon, got upside-down crosses all on their clothes or pentagrams on their clothes. People think that this stuff is just a game. No, there's a reason why the entertainment industry is doing that, y'all.
Why do we increasingly hear acknowledgments to Satan during award ceremonies? And why are demonic symbols becoming more prevalent across music videos and movies? This surge in overt gestures, symbols, lyrics, subliminal messages, and secret codes weaving through our entertainment isn't coincidental. It represents a deliberate move to normalize, even glorify, elements that once lurked in the shadows of our collective consciousness. These symbols, often brushed aside as mere artistic expression or the eccentricities of fame, carry deeper meanings that resonate with ancient rituals and esoteric beliefs. The question arises, why? Why this push towards integrating such imagery and themes into mainstream media? Is it a reflection of a shift in societal values? Or perhaps an influence wielded by hidden forces with agendas that extend beyond mere entertainment? The presence of these symbols and rituals, increasingly embedded within the fabric of popular culture, invites a closer examination of the messages being propagated to millions, often subconsciously. We dive into the lives of some of the most celebrated names in the entertainment industry. We uncover a pattern that's as revealing as it is chilling. First up is Bob Dylan, whose frank admission about his rise to fame adds a profound layer to our discussion. Dylan reveals the foundations of his success, which he intriguingly describes as making a deal with the commander-in-chief of this world and the world we don't see, in his own words. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I made a bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
On the real, what he say with the devil.
Where,
you heard on here, it said that, and then it.
I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And in this earth, and then in the world we can't see.
Even Jim Brewer has something to say on the matter. And folks, it's crucial to acknowledge that numerous individuals echo similar sentiments across the web. Yet, it's imperative not to be sidetracked by the fleeting distractions of TikTok or the latest TV narratives, for these are the mechanisms that maintain our diversion. When we do stumble upon revelations like these, our knee-jerk reaction is often disbelief. It must be fake. Nobody discusses this. This skepticism is indicative of how deeply we've been lulled into complacency, programmed by their movies, their music, and the broader entertainment culture. Pay attention to Jim Brewer's insights.
Then the real Hollywood came. And I'll tell you what, I'll let you in or lose something, but I'm not gonna drop names.
Okay.
But I'll never forget, these are black producers, a guy named Kevin Brown and Andre Brown, and he was later on 30 Rock, but they would come to us and they would tell us about vanity and losing your mind in Hollywood and be careful. And they came back from Hollywood to try to expand us. And they sat us down and they're like, you ain't gonna believe what we saw. I'm like, what'd you see? And they said, we saw so-and-so, huge name, so-and-so, huge name. What? See, now you're telling stories. Yeah. But I never forgot that. 3 years later, this name, ping!
A$AP Rocky's journey adds another layer to this narrative. Imagine reaching the pinnacle of your career, only to find that each album release coincides with a personal loss. The rapper's experiences raise questions about the sacrifices tied to success in the music industry. Let's hear what A$AP Rocky has to say about this pattern.
Every time I'm about to release an album, for some strange reason, man, you know what I'm saying? I always lose somebody close to me. It was my pops, it was James, it was my sister. Like, I always lose somebody close to me. So, you know, I feel like, you know, some crazy, like, jinx and some.
If y'all notice, every time I put out an album, it's like I lose somebody. Like I lost my pops. With my first album, I lost Yams with my second album.
Then there's DaBaby, whose career milestone was shadowed by a heartbreaking personal loss. The timing of his success and his father's death is a stark reminder of the dual-edged sword that is fame. DaBaby's reflection on this moment in his life is a compelling listen, one that might change how you view the glitz and glamour of celebrity life.
And you really lost him the same day you hit number one
God,
in the show?
the same time, it was Baby on Baby. It went like number one.
Okay.
It went like number one on Apple Music, iTunes. It was like number 7 or something like that. And then I had got the phone call. My brother woke me up. He like, hey, call your little brother. My little brother, my dad. So I call your little brother. He DM me. He woke me up. I'm like, DM, what's up? I pick up the phone. I call him. I'm halfway asleep. He yelled, bro, Dad, bro, he dead. He died. I'm like, what? I set up. I'm like, what? Same time, Carter, he blowing my phone up, blowing me up while I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm thinking he calling to deliver the same news. I click over, what's up, bro? We number one, you did it. I'm like, damn.
As we navigate these thought-provoking waters, we're about to delve into Christina Cheney's riveting testimony. She shares a haunting exchange with an influential figure in the industry who eerily suggested that a pact with the devil could skyrocket her to fame overnight. Yet, this is merely the surface. Cheney's story delves into depths that promise to unveil even more startling revelations, shedding light on the darkest corners of the quest for fame and success.
So the very first time when I was working with this producer, we were working on my first album to get me shopped to get a major deal. And we were taking a break from recording this album, and he took me around the studio. And this is someone who's been in the industry, like he's worked with big names. And so he was like, hey, so you know that if you were to sell your soul to the devil, you can have instant fame tomorrow.
If anything, I think I have a stronger connection with my